your music live. Your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Your Music Live here on Studio Live today for yet another week. I hope you are doing splendidly. We've got 2 hours of some of the best independent music from all around the world for you here today. We got our patented toilet break, and even if you're not on the show, even if you don't have a song submitted, we've got our Play My Fire beat where you have an opportunity to have your song played. And it's all brought to you by the wonderful folks over at Distrokid. If you're an independent artist, you want to release your music, you want to get it onto Spotify, to Apple Music, to Deezer, to Amazon, to all the places, Distrokid got you covered. You can save yourself 7% off any Distrokid plan using the link up, above, and down in the description. Should we play some music? Yeah, I think we've been here long enough. We should need to play a tune. Nearly a whole minute here. We're going to kick off with an artist by the name of P.A. Pronounce It Alternative. And she says, one song, two versions, half acoustic mix on my page. Everyone is unique. Everyone is beautiful. But the innocent beings get hurt the most. Ain't that the truth? Well, I think you're going to rock out to this one. This is a great tune. This is our friend P.A. Pronounce It Alternative. And we're going to start with this tune called Squared Desires on Your Music Live.
I cannot fix it, cannot grasping control. The engine's moving slow, my body's just feeling low. Upside down, I try to move up, but I'm dropping down. Like I'm the only ghost in town. You just call me in the middle of the night, try to make things right, try to be on my mind. While I'm laying down, it flows around you, pains around you, the past is seeing through you. And you are lying to yourself. The sun can't shine in you. I must be so crazy, crazy in lust, crazy in lust in you. I need you, baby, in a world without that pain that only you know. We are different to see each other shining bright and flash the life that we are so stuck between these mountains, make me feel so low. Sun can't shine in you. I must be so crazy, crazy in lust, crazy in lust in you. I need you, baby, in a world without that pain that only you know. We are too different to see each other shine. Cannot grasping control. The engine is moving slow. My body's just so low. Upside down, I try to move up, but I'm dropping down. Got the only ghost in town. I feel so low. Get it?
Do you get it? I love it. P.A. Pronounce It Alternative, kicking us off in style here on Your Music Live. If that doesn't get you up and dancing or chair dancing or dancing somewhere, I don't know what will. Very cool stuff there from PA. Welcome aboard. If it's your first time here on the show, here's how it works. We play about 1 to 2 minutes of your songs. We do it live, hence the name Your Music Live. If you want to submit a track, jump down the description. There's a link there, studiolivetoday.com/YML. And while you're down there, check out our wonderful sponsors, Distrokid, who have been on board with the show here for over a year, coming up to 18 months now. They are wonderful people. They're a great company, and it's a great way to get your music out there. Just $19.99 per year for an unlimited amount of music released. And again, you can save yourself some money, save yourself up to 7% off every year. My phone's ringing. That's so weird. No one ever rings me. but I get phone calls. It's probably someone asking me for money. That's usually the way it works. Let's crack on with our next song, shall we? This is an artist, and I believe it's her first time on the show. Another first timer here on Your Music Live. It's Ashley Marie. If I'm wrong about that, Ashley, please correct me. She says, Unravel is an indie song that was written by myself, Ashley Marie, and was recorded in a studio. And that's all we got to say about that. And we're going to give this one a spin here on Your Music Live. If my technology will play nicely. There we go. Ashley Marie, Unravel, here on Your Music Live.
Do you like the way I disappear? Telling me why can't you stay? Do you want me close, so close I can feel your pain? Can you hear me cry 1,000 times a day? Can you hear me scream? Why can't I be like you? Watching as I I'm blinded by your light. Even when I try, I can't smile. Is this even right? Or is it all my fault? I can't try to be someone else. What can I be? What can I be like you? Can you hear me cry 1,000 times a day? Can you hear me scream? What can I be like you? Watching as I unravel.
How cool is that? Yeah, wonderful voice there. Excellent production from Ashley Marie. And again, I believe it's her first time here on the show. Really well done. A great song, beautifully produced, well written, well recorded, all the rest of it. If you want to create yourself a nice sort of down-tempo, dark pop style vibe, that's the way to do it. Listen to that song. That's exactly spot on production-wise. Welcome aboard again. Thank you all for being here. Once again, if it's your first time here, I hope you're enjoying it. We've got a song here from another artist, and I'm almost positive this is her first time here on the show. This is Bella Crawford, and she says, Riverside is my first classic rock style song made in BandLab. I wrote it inspired by a lot of classic 80s rock songs. BandLab has a really good rock samples, so when I heard them, I knew it was my chance to create some rock, which is very cool. And this is cool. This is like worlds colliding because Distrokid are our wonderful sponsors here, and they have a platform called slaps.com, which is where Bella has shared this track. And BandLab, also a sponsor of the channel, and we've been doing some BandLab tutorials lately, so love it. All coming to, I love it when a plan comes together. So let's listen to this one. Bella Crawford, a little bit of classic rock with a brand new track called Riverside on Your Music Live. What a fun mix of sounds. It's a little bit yacht rock, but it's got a little bit of sort of grungy elements to it as well. I dig it. And as you can see there, here on slaps.com from Distrokid, I can throw fire on it. I can save it in here. You can very easily share it, just like Bella has done when she sent it through to us. And I can even comment down here. I can say, just played this on YML Rockin'. So it's a very cool platform. I highly recommend you get over and join slaps.com. If you're a Distrokid user, you can use your Distrokid account and log straight in. If you're not, it's free. Yeah, come on. How many things in life these days are truly free? So yeah, it's a very, very cool platform. Get over to slaps.com. From Distrokid, we'll be talking a little more about Distrokid later in the show. Next up here on the block, we have Cassidy Watts. Now, Cassidy Watts, you may remember, I interviewed here on the show, part of the Creative Town Hall. She's an amazing producer. She's a saxophonist or a saxophonist, whatever you want to pronounce it. She's a music producer, and she creates some great sounds. And she says, "Hey, Pete, I have an 8-track album titled Brain Fog coming out this Friday, the 1st of July, which means it's out now." Very cool. And would love for you to play one or some of the tracks that are featured. Feel free to have a listen through the SoundCloud link and pick and choose what you like. Uh-oh, I forgot to pick and choose. So we're going to just play, we're going to play Brain Fog. The concept of this album revolves around the subconscious mind and feelings that are rarely talked about. With the project, I found I was able to tap into a more empathetic side of my composing, being able to directly put how I perceive these specific emotions and thoughts into sound. Well, that all sounds super cool. We are going to give this one a spin here. This is called Brain Fog, which looks like it's the title album of the new record from Cassidy Watts, Brain Fog, here on Your Music Live. Cassidy Watts with the first track by the looks of it, Melancholy Part 1 there on her Brain Fog album. Pete should have done his research and actually listened to it before he played it. I just saw Cassidy Watts and got excited and went, we're going to play that on the show. But go and check out the album. If that doesn't give you a prelude to go, there's 7 other tracks, I need to know what's on that album. So go and check it out down in the description. That and all of the songs we play will be down in the description. Yeah, when those strings came in with the piano, it's just sits perfectly. Very well done. Look at that. Applause all round. Right, I agree. spot on. Go and check that one out again using the links down below. We got some more tunes to play here. We've got another tune here. This is from Wolfstone Studio. Yes, it's Ron and Jenny from Wolfstone Studio. They say, "Hi Pete, I've been working on this song for months. I started and stopped this project a dozen times. Finally, Jenny came to the rescue by rewriting the lyrics and steering me in the right direction, and we finally finished it. We are sending the song to Jade Star to master, but wanted some feedback first. And of course, Ron and Jenny are sharing it over on slaps.com, because why wouldn't you? Slaps.com is the place to go. So let's take a listen to this one, shall we? And there you go. Ron and Jenny have given you permission to give them some feedback here. This is I'll Take You There, Wolfstone Studio on Your Music Live.
You see everything I want to see. You are everywhere I want to be. Want to need, going down, down, down. Oh. You say everything I want to say. You go anywhere you want today. Want to play, going down, down, down. Oh. From the outside looking in, shiny, beautiful, you win. You run around and go, but can't get anywhere. Slow down, move ahead. I need time to mend. I can't be done alone. I'll take you there. Somewhere must be places almost anywhere. Moving quickly, we will cross the line. Almost time, we'll be fine, fine, fine. All the time. There's no need to worry, and it's time to go. Got a feeling we can't deny. Just you.
I think the verdict is in, and people dig it. People love it. Hello, Bandit. Hello, Midnight Bandit. How good is that? Yeah, that the bass line, like that's a perfect balance, perfect example of balancing your low end and your high end. So, and Mark commented on it, that quirky little quirky offbeat counter melody on the piano with the funky chonky slap bass, and then the nice vocals sitting right there in the middle. It just all worked perfectly. So yeah, if that's it unmixed and mastered, whew, look out. We're gonna have to worry about it when it becomes fully mixed and mastered. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it in a big bad way. The Wolves rock. They do. They rock the Kaz bar. Got you streaming through the house. There you go. I'm streaming everywhere. I'm all over. Streaming all over the world. All right, let's grab our next tune here now. I reckon it was on the Metalhead Hippie show that I saw this artist. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. We got so many cool shows these days and so many people doing so many things that it's hard to keep up. But this could be the record. We've had younger folks here on the show before. Moonlight Thief, they're in their teens. We've had I forgot. We've had other fantastic teenage artists. I don't think we've ever had an 8-year-old performer here on Your Music Live before, but we're going to fix that here now, because this is Guitar Ollie. And he says, "I'm Ollie, age 8 from UK. My granddad has been teaching me guitar for 2 years during lockdown. This is my favourite song, Apache, and my first time busking." This is some bloody marvellous footage here. I'm sorry. The first time I almost swear, and it's when I'm about to play a child's song. So this is Apache from Guitar Ollie here on Your Music Live. How does that not put a smile on your face? Guitar, Ollie there, and yeah, I think Aaron, you said it right before. I've been playing guitar for 30 years, and yeah, my tone and my precision is nowhere near Ollie's, and he's been at it a couple of years at age 8, so pretty phenomenal stuff there, if I do say so myself. And we look forward to seeing, when Ollie reaches the ripe old age of 12 and he's rocking out sonatas and giant epic cinematic scores with that. Watch out to all of you other guitar folks, because Ollie's coming. He's coming up fast. Very cool stuff. Have to give that a spin. So congratulations, Ollie, and please, we want to hear more from you in the future. All right, we're going to play one more song that we're going to hear from our friends at Distrokid and do our Play My Fire beat, which is your opportunity to have a song played. So even if you're not on the playlist for today, even if you haven't submitted a song, if you're brand new to the show, yeah, you can throw your name in the hat. We will draw it at random, and then you can have any song that you like played. As long as it's not hateful, as long as it's not preaching anything horrible or have lots of swears in it, then we'll play your song here on the show. All that coming up. But before that, I don't think I've ever played a Thomas Christ track right here in this prime zone. I tend to open or close with Thomas. Sometimes he's the toilet break, but we're going to put him right here. This is like that, on an album, that track 3 or track 4. So this is the slot just before the Play My Fire beat, and I wanted to give this track, because this is a ridiculously good track from Thomas Christ. He says, "Howdy Pete, Thoughts and Prayers is the 4th track released to my channel from my upcoming album, Future Music for a Futureless World. As most of us are painfully aware, gun violence is a huge problem in the US, and the other than token legislation, which does far too little, the only thing that gets done is now ubiquitous thoughts and prayers. We'll see how much that has accomplished. Maybe one day real reform will get done, but I'm not holding my breath." Track produced in FL Studio 20 and mastered, as usual, by the awesome Jade Star. So why don't we give this one a spin, shall we? This is the one and only Mr. Thomas Christ with Thoughts and Prayers on Your Music Live. Probably my favorite line of that song is that one just there. So it's thoughts and prayers. We think and we pray that you know how to run. So yeah, as usual from the one and only Thomas Christ, very dark, very gritty, and very gosh darn cool. So Thomas Christ rocking there with Thoughts and Prayers. I tried to write a song called Thoughts and Prayers a while ago as well, and just didn't quite come together. So it's still sitting there on the chopping room floor. But now that Thomas has done it, I think I don't need to. I can just sit back and let Thomas have done it, and it's done. So we will continue on here. We've got a couple of things to get through. We're going to hear from Distrokid here, because if you are an independent artist and you want to release your music to all the platforms, to Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, Tidal, Amazon, there are literally hundreds of different music streaming platforms. And why not be on all of them? Yeah, it's cool. You can release to SoundCloud or use Bandcamp, or there's a bunch of ways you can do it. But why don't you just sign up to Distrokid using the link there, save yourself 7% off your first year, and then release an unlimited amount of EPs, albums, and singles to every platform using just one simple upload form. It really is really easy to do. And if you are not quite there, or you want some help, or you want someone to hold your hand, jump on over to my Distrokid FAQ. It's at studiolivetoday.com/distrokid, and I've put all of the simple stuff here. You've got the link there to sign up. You can go to the support center if you need more help. I've got my music release checklist. So there's really only 5 things you need to do when you're releasing. You need your artist name, you need your track and your album name, you need to make sure that your album art is within the guidelines, you need to make sure your audio file is up to scratch, it's mastered, it's a WAV file, and then you just need to check it all again. So it's as simple as that, but I've got a bunch more details here. Some of the frequently asked questions there about when things go wrong, how you can fix it. There's a whole bunch of information there. I've put it all in one place at studiolivetoday.com/distrokid, and we thank Distrokid for their ongoing support of your music live. It really is a no-brainer, and Distrokid are getting super fast. It's true. When I first started using Distrokid, it was still pretty quick. It was maybe 5 days to get everything out to most platforms. Sometimes now I release a song and I wake up the next day and it's out. And I'm like, wow, that was quick. There you go. Just released a song the other day. Yes, Distrokid. Many folks here love Distrokid because, again, I've put literally hundreds, if not 1,000 plus people onto Distrokid over the last couple of years. Very rarely do I get anyone come back saying, occasionally someone might release a song or something doesn't go right. And guess what? Distrokid are right there to help you if that happens. All right, it is time for everyone's favorite feature here on Your Music Live, and that is the Play My Fire beat. So if you've got a song and you would like the opportunity to have it played, all you need to do is put the word fire, hashtag in fact, fire, just like that, hashtag fire right here in the chat of this video. If you're watching live on YouTube, if you're watching the replay, that's not how things work. So unfortunately, you won't be able to put the hashtag in there. But do join us live. We're here every week, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday evenings, and you can join the fun. But if you've got a song that you would like to have played, just do what these fine folks are doing here. Put hashtag fire right here in the chat, and you can see the entries will start coming in there. And if you are the winner, all you need to do is let me know the name of the song and the platform that it's on. So all you need to do if you're the winner is just say, thanks, Pete, I'm glad I won. My artist name is Thomas Christ. My song is Thoughts and Prayers, and it's on YouTube. And I'll go find it, and then we'll play it. While you are getting your hashtag fires in there, I'll give you a couple of minutes to do that. And we're going to play some reggae while you wait. Who doesn't love a bit of reggae while you wait? So this is Pete Irie, and he says, hello, Pete Johns. Hello, Pete Irie. This song is recorded in GarageBand on iPhone, iPad, and Mac. It's old school reggae, and it's called Reggae Beach Party. Let's get our reggae on with Pete Irie on Your Music Live.
And right now we're in a Coventry right now. We are doing Can You Speak Jamaican Challenge. And right now we want to find out can people in a Coventry.
How good is it? Yeah, a little bit of reggae for your ear holes. And yes, if you're playing along at home, there's your first ear holes. You know what? We should have that reggae as our background music while we fire up the fire beat drawing here. So I'm going to give you about 10 more seconds. If you haven't already put hashtag fire in the chat, you can do so. So just drop hashtag fire. And in about 10 seconds now, I'm going to hit the button here and we are going to spin the wheel and see who wins the opportunity to have a song played right here on the channel. So are we ready? Are you ready? The bus is ready. I'm ready. Let's spin the wheel with a little bit of Pete Irie reggae in the background, shall we? Good luck, everybody. We're going to hear a little Doorways into Music. Congratulations, you are the winner of our Play My Fire beat for the first segment here. And don't worry, if you missed out, we got another opportunity, another live drawing in the second half of the show. So do hang out to the end because we got not only a lot more heaps good music, but we got another heaps good opportunity for you to have one of your songs played. So Doorways into Music, please let me know that your artist name, the name of the song, and the platform, and I will go and dig it up. No links, please, because links will get blocked because we need to keep those prawn bots out of here, and the only way to do that is to stop the links. So please let us know what you'd like to play, and while we wait on Doorways into Music to decide what they would like to play, I'm going to play a Cronksong, because of course I am. Cronksong, if you don't know, he creates a lot of great music. He is the creator of a lot of the theme music, the Your Music Live theme, the GarageBand Weekly theme. That's all Cronksong. That's not me. That's Cronksong. And we're going to play us a Cronksong. He's got a new one called We'd All Love You. And he says, "Hi Pete, here's another noisy garage band song for you. Hope you like it." From Mark Cronksong Lovell. So let's cronk it up here to 11 with Cronksong on Your Music Live.
Come join the party if you're in the right frame of mind. Frame of mind. 'Cause we don't want you to be left behind. Left behind. We all love you to be here. We all love you right now. We all love you to be here. We all love you right now. We're here to amuse you. We've got it all going on. Going on. So step inside, and I know you'll want to stay far too long. We all love you to be here. We all love you right now. We all love you to be here. We all love you right now. Won't you come on right in?
Very cool indeed. Yeah, the dissonance in the background, the guitars, the vocals, the catchiness, the hookiness, it's all there when you got a Cronk song like that one. Digging it in a big bad way. Good job, Mark Cronk Song Lovell. We appreciate everything you do for us around here. And again, I know it's rough because the time that we do this show, is not great for our friends in the UK and Europe. It's like 1:30 in the morning over there right now. So we will have another YML Extra coming up this month in July. So keep an eye out for that, which is at a better time. That's the middle of the day for our friends in the UK and Europe. So keep an eye out for that one, YML Extra, coming to a YouTube near you. Well, this YouTube particularly. Alrighty. Never realised how good this show is. Live radio. It is. It's like I'm a radio DJ, and we're playing the hits, but we're playing the clips of them, and it's cool. It's like a music research lab where you get to come here, you spend a couple of hours, you hear a bunch of cool tunes, and then you go off and you support the artists that we have here. And if you want to support me, by the way, thumbs up down in the bit below there helps. Hit the share button and share the show, because you probably know other artists, you probably know other music lovers in your life. Tell them about the show. Tell them to come along. I know many of you are here because you've got a friend, you've got a relative, you've got a collaborator who said, oh, did you know that there's a show called Your Music Live? We should get our song played on that. And that's what we do around here. Now, Doorways into Music, they won our Play My Fire Beat opportunity, and we're about to play a song. They have chosen this one, a little ditty, only a minute 52, so we're going to play the whole gosh darn thing, because we play about 1 to 2 minutes of songs anyway. This is called Musette Duet, Doorways into Music on Your Music Live. Little bit of accordion for your ear holes and Doorways into Music. Very cool stuff there. And again, yes, outdoors. Doesn't it make you want to have a pain au chocolat and a cappuccino sitting on the French Riviera? Something like that anyway. Very cool stuff. Seaside Pirate Tavern. Yeah, could go that way as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Well done. And again, thank you. Good to have an opportunity to play something random. I love the serendipity of just having a random draw and then having one of your songs that we can spin. Very, very cool indeed. We're going to play this tune here from Distant Towers. Now, this is a deep cut, an old school song. Normally, we like newer songs, but Distant Towers do some good stuff. And they said this tune was released on the 2011 on the the LP Time to Fly. So let's take a listen to this one, shall we? This is Distant Towers with Storybook on Your Music Live.
Mary, Mary,
Very cool track there from Distant Towers with Storybook. Loving the video too. Not sure if that's original or whether that's from something, but very cool. Love a little bit of animation in there. Yeah, don't go in. Don't go in. If you want to find out what happens to our little animated friend, guess what? You're going to have to jump down to the description and check out all of the details. Every single song that we play here on the show today is down in the description, and we can only do it because these people are cool. Distrokid, they keep the lights on around here. They are wonderful sponsors, and if you want to release your music to the world, then check out Distrokid. The next track is Crow on a Wire. They have a track called The Sands of Summer, and they say, Sands of Summer is the fourth song in my Seasons suite. The Sands of Summer are the sands of time. Recorded on iPad using Godin Nylon, Kissel Electric, Silvertone bass, and drums. And then I got an email from David at Crow on a Wire saying, it might be too late, but it'd be helpful to the channel user to let you know that the crickets at the start of the sound are 100% done in Alchemy on GarageBand. Well, there you go. As you listen to this, you can know that this cricket sound was done right in GarageBand, because GarageBand is awesome. So let's take a listen to this one. Crow on a Wire, The Sands of Summer. Your music live.
Summer in the city ain't no fun. The heat'll get you and upsets everyone. You gotta get to the river or to the shore. But when you do, you gotta understand, you're gonna have to deal with the sand. It's everywhere and it gets in everything. It's in your soda and it's in your beer. It's in your sandwich and it's in your hair. It's in your swimsuit, scratching you down there. But the sands of summer, they're the sands of time. You only get so many summers in life. Sand through the hourglass, you watch it pass. When the sand is gone, that's that. If you look back and you reminisce of summer sand and a love you miss, the sunny sand warmed you love, or grit ground it down. Drag out the cooler and ice it up, the big old blanket and the umbrella. We'll hit the sand, give it one more July. 'Cause the sands of summer, they're the sands of time. You only get so many summers in life. Sand through the hourglass, it goes too fast. We're gonna try and slow it down tonight.
Crow on a Wire there with a very, very cool tune. How good is that? A lot of fun, very clever, and making me feel cold, mate, because it's about, well, it's 15 degrees here today. I know people are like, oh yeah, poor you in Adelaide at winter time where it's like 15 degrees and sunshine. Like, yeah, I know. I'm not going to complain too hard. Very, very cool. I like it. I dig it a lot. Killer track indeed. Yes, applause all round. Very good. Very good tune. Next up on the block, we have Mr. Jerry Gomes, who says, hello, Mr. Johns. Why, hello, Mr. Gomes. I didn't know we were being so formal. I've got a new track here for you. I co-wrote this with my songwriter partner, John Scott. He is playing all the guitars. So let's cue this one up, shall we? This is called Beggar's Bay, and it's Jerry Gomes with John Scott here on Your Music Live. Let's do it.
I met a girl from Beggar's Bay. She had a dream lost along the way. America, is it everything? Or is it just another flag beating in the wind? She said, bang, bang, bang the drum, bang, bang, bang the drum.
How cool is that, right? Yeah, bang, bang, bang the drum. How cool is that? What a hook. What a hook. What a song. Very cool. Love the guitars in there from John, and love the vocals there, Jerry. Never disappoint, Mr. Gomes. And now from now on, that's going to be the meme. I'm sorry. You're no longer Jerry. Whenever I see it, it'll be Mr. Gomes. Indubitably. Rather. We're going to get all formal. Good stuff indeed. I dig it. We're going to move on. We've got a couple more tracks before our midpoint, and you want to know what the midpoint means. That means it's our toilet break, and we got a cracking tune for our toilet break here today. Let me tell you that. And then we've got a big second half. If it's at all possible, the second half is as good, if not better, than the first. I don't compare them. I love my two halves the best. I love them both the same. But we're going to play this one up next. This is from Dream States, and they say, created from playing around with beats from live loops in GarageBand iOS, incorporating the use of GarageBand virtual guitars. Well, we love a bit of GarageBand. We love some live loops, and anyone that can make the GarageBand guitars sound good is a genius in my book, because those things can be tough to wrangle. So let's jump on over here to slaps.com, again, from our friends at Distrokid, and give this one a spin from Dream States. It's called TZ Beats, or as we'd say here in Australia, TZ Beats, on Your Music Live. Love that riff. Yeah, it's a little bit Ghostbusters. It's a whole lot cool. Very good stuff. I'm loving this too. Hello, Ratboy 060408. Did you put your entire date of birth in your username? I like it. Very good stuff from our friend the Dream States. I like it. Yeah, like gonna be a head bopper for sure. I dig it in a big bad way. Another couple of songs here to go, folks. Don't forget, if you're having fun, if you're enjoying yourself, hit the thumbs up button. That always helps the YouTube robots. Go and tell other YouTube robots and say, hey, come on over, watch the show. It's going to be fun. And don't forget to share as well. So share with your friends, your co-workers, your families, the bloke down the road, the lady that scans your groceries at the shopping centre. Anyone you think would dig this show. All right, time to play this one from Muskeg Mudsuck. I have to say that very carefully. They say the original title, IQ6, was Your Mind Ain't Your Friend, which says it all. I recorded this on iPhone through a 2-channel Scarlett interface, nice. Deering banjo with gold tone pickup through a Bugera and Orange amp. Oh, like these ones. Sennheiser 609 and SM57 vocals with a zoom. So let's bring this one up here. We're going over to the cloud of sounds for this one. Do we have any? We do have an ad. I wonder what the ad's going to be. Should we take a sneak peek at the ad?
After a sellout season, Light Cycles returns.
Oh yeah, Light Cycles. That's a light show. I'm actually going to it. See, there you go. That's relevant because there's a big light show they do in the Botanic Gardens here. And if you know me, I love to get out and walk around. I love the Botanic Gardens, and yeah, they're doing this big Light Cycles thing, which is a big light and nature coming together. Anyway, you didn't need to know that. If you're in Adelaide any time in the next few weeks, you can go see Light Cycles. All right, this is Ain't Your Friend, Muskeg Mindsuck. Your music, Mudsuck. Your Music Live. love a good guitar jam. Too much stuff is on the grid these days. Look, there's a place for the grid, but there's a place for something that's just sliding a little bit. I love that because it just gives the opportunity. You can use dynamics in a couple of different ways. Yeah, exactly. You can use it by changing up the volume and the intensity and the fullness of the sound, but you can also just pull it back a little bit and then bring it. Yeah, it's just cool. I love it. Love a bit of that. Totally swampy. There you go. That's exactly it. There you go, 100% banjo. No guitars were harmed in this. Yep, sorry, a banjo jam. See, the guitar purists are going to be like John's. A banjo is its own thing. Do not call it a guitar. Okay, sorry. My bad. Very good stuff, though. Dig it a lot, so I thank you for sharing. Sharing is caring. And don't forget, Sharon is Karen. We're going to play our next tune. This is from Hari Maya. And this is, says, my first album, Haunted Place, is 2 years old. Oh, it's a little toddler. To celebrate this, I composed an orchestral version from one of the tracks of the album. The chosen one was Inside the Woods. It's very special to me because it's one of the first songs I composed for the album. The idea behind the album Haunted Place was making a soundtrack for an imaginary horror or thriller film. Oh, yes, of course. We played one of the songs from this last week. It was the first experience for me as a composer scoring for a film, even if it didn't exist. Hope you guys all like it. Did we play exactly this one last week? Am I playing the same song again, Hari? I'll play this, and if that is the case, let me know, because I think I have another one from you. And I do make mistakes sometimes, but we're going to spin this one anyway. So let's play this one. This is Inside the Wood orchestral version from The Haunted Palace. That very good indeed. Yeah, I love the strings. Like a lot of people that use strings, I think because a lot of us use virtual strings, getting them to sound realistic to actually move between notes on a stringed instrument is really hard to do. But that was perfect. There was something like, when you get that chill down your spine when that boom, when that bass hit with that low piano note in there as well. Really nicely done. Yeah, it definitely builds beautifully. So do go and check out all of the album, because you can check out everything over on the Spotify's, and I'm sure it's available on other platforms as well. We got one more tune before our patented toilet break, and that is this one here from Igor Boldakov. And Igor says, it's deep in my heart, it's about my life. Thank you for listening. Message from Igor. Made it in Logic Pro with Contact 6. So this is a track called That Was a Dream, and it's from Igor I had the spelling there and everything. Igor Boldakov, and we're going to listen to it live here on Your Music Live. How nice is that? I love it, using a bit of that, what is the name of that progression? The canon in D progression. That's what I think of it as. Thank you, Future Goats. Appreciate the kind donation to the channel. Always appreciated. Always helps keep the lights on. Yeah, I thought that was a nice way to end the first half. A couple of really nice orchestral pieces there to just lull you in and get you all relaxed so that when we rock your socks off in the second half, you won't see it coming. Except you will now, because I just told you. But go and check out, again, from our first half, check out all of the links down in the description, because all of the songs will be down there for you to check out. All right. It is toilet break time, folks. We're at the halfway mark. Don't worry, we've got another big second half coming up here for you, and it's going to be pretty gosh darn epic, if I do say so myself. But our toilet break today is a supergroup. Remember how, like, there was, what was it, the Power Circuit, the Robert Palmer band that he had? Remember the Traveling Wilburys? Well, now we got the Little Shit movement. So our friend Papa Tom Carrera has sent us this, and he says, "Hi Pete, this is a mega collar song written by me, Jason Lemeski, and Jose Velez, with performances from across the globe, including Just Naja, Dom Terragrossa, Chris Lane Sr., Dave Caffro, and Nina Romenko. Sorry. My pronunciation's always bad. Mastered by the one and only Jade Star. Little Shit Happens is about those days we've all had when we would have been better off just to stay in bed. Could you please start at 1:05 and remind everyone to check us out and join the Little Shit movement?" All right, I've been called a little shit before. Sometimes a big one. Let's give this one a spin. Where are we playing it from here, Tom? We're playing it from one. You know what? I'm just playing it from the start because it's a toilet break. We'll have a bit of extra time for it while I go and refill the water bottle and take care of other business. So please sit back, relax, and listen to the dulcet tones of the supergroup here on Your Music Live.
Hey,
I've got no control. This is just the way that some days go. Should have stayed there in bed. I'm from this thing that's in my job, the boss man's pressing me for where I've been. Not too far, just in my car, smiling with a big old grin. Back from lunch and I see these boxes, boss thinks I should quit. I guess I'm leaving, but I'm not grieving, cause I don't give a shit. Things aren't going my way. Should I try another day? It's no surprise. I turn around and a big shit happens. Big shit happens.
The SWA All-Stars there from the Songwriters Anonymous group there, headed up by the one and only Papa, Tom Carrera. Yeah, that was just too cool. And come on, as if something called Little Shit Happens is not going to be the toilet break, Tom. Come on, it was perfect. It fitted in there like a glove. Very cool stuff there. Welcome on back, folks. If you're just joining us here live, this is the big second half of Your Music Live. We're here for 2 hours. This is hour number 2. We've got a bunch of great music coming your way in just a few moments. We've got our Under the Covers segment coming right up. We got some Steve Tish. We got some Kids with Sticks. We got some Zealand Band. We got some Jonathan Linton. And we've got a very special closing number from a artist right here in Adelaide. Yeah, someone that is from my own home city. So a lot of very cool things coming up here in the second half, as well as an opportunity for you to have one of your songs played in our Play My Fire Beat Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. And you know what? We can only be here having this fun time every week because of a certain group of folks called Distrokid. If you're an independent artist and you want to release your music, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Deezer, Tidal, the list goes on, and you can do it all for one subscription price starting at $19.99 per year. And if you're not already a member, use the link up there down in the description. You're going to save yourself 7% off the price of any Distrokid plan. It is time to get under the covers with Pete. And we're going to kick off with a tune here from Mr. Jason Short. He says, "Hello, Pete." Hello, Jason. Here is the third single release from my album, Covering England, scheduled for release in fall of 2022, mixed in GarageBand iOS and with some professional mastering to boot. And it is the classic, the Elton John classic from, I don't know the year, but it's called Your Song. So Jason Short, Your Song, here on Your Music Live, Under the Covers.
It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Oh, I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
An absolute classic song there. Yeah, always a favourite. Very cool cover version there from Jason Short. And covering England, what a great idea for an album of covers. And covering all the different artists from around England. Love it. Bit of Elton John there. My wife doesn't love that song because she doesn't like songs that reference the fact that they're songs. She thinks like it's too referential. It's just like, yeah, you can tell everyone that this is your song. No, this is the song, not the song about the song. Yeah, I think she does love Tribute by Tenacious D because this is just a tribute to the greatest song in the world. It's not. Yeah, anyway. Very good stuff. Thank you again for sharing that one and for being under the covers with me here today. We've got next one. We could not go more to other ends of the spectrum on this next one, which is from an artist by the name of Jo, and they say, been watching your videos on vocal mixing to make this. Enjoy a funky summer Korean pop cover. There you go. So we're going from England all the way over to Korea for this next cover song, and this is a cover of Kepler with Up on Your Music Live.
Listen, I do. Oh no, don't let ill do. Don't waste it. Nah. Don't waste it. Always. I'm good. Don't know what will go. Don't 멋진. Nah. Don't 멋진 색도로 핑크. Yellow and blue, fantastic. 울려 퍼지는 컵을 놓고 we pop it. 주바지, are you ready? 아찔해 지금 감은 눈. 어서 눈을 떠. 뭐고 보여 넌. 바로 지금이야. Here we go. 세상 속에 너의 song. 따라 주름서. 준비됐다면 봐. We go. 구름 속의 rainbow. 따라 닫힌 문을 열어. 우리 봐. 가자. 끝냈어 매도. 찾았어 깜빡이는 sign. 개포나 봐. 얘가 손짓하는 sign. Wait, 말아 못하고 blasting. 잘내 시간 don't worry. 울려 퍼지는 팝을 놓고 we pop it. 더 깊이 저 끝까지. 안비에 속도를 느껴. 머리 온 거 멀지 않은 거. 뭐가 무서워 뭐가 두려워. 이제 시작이야. 두근두근 심장이 뛰어.
Right? Look, I'm no K-pop aficionado, but you cannot deny the energy and funkiness of a tune like that. You just try to stay still. Can you stay there with your arms crossed listening to that? No. You're eventually going to start doing this, and then you're going to start doing this, and then you're going to start doing this, and then you're going to start doing this, then you're going to raise the roof. I amuse myself. Let's continue on before Pete does any more dancing and take a listen to some Joe and Barry Glenn. Yeah, it's time for some Glens. Get some Glens in your ear holes. Hi, Pete. You asked to play this one on your show. I did. I heard this on another show. Maybe Tom's show? Maybe Ron's show? I can't remember. This is one of several covers we got together for open mics during the lockdown when we were unable to play live. Nothing to do with GarageBand. We used an Altec Lansing mic from the 70s and an SM58 played through a Yamaha PA, recorded on an iPad Pro. Stoked that you like it and consider it for your Under the Covers segment of the show. Well, yes, we are going to finish the Under the Covers segment with this one with Joe and Barry Glenn covering Tom Waits. Now, come on. J and B, Glenn covering Tom Waits. It's just as good as you think it's going to be. It's called I Hope That I Don't Fall in Love with You here on Your Music Live.
Tom Waits song called
I hope that I don't fall in love with you.
Too late. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Because falling in love just makes me blue. While the music plays and you display your heart for me to see. We had a fear and now I hear you call out to me. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. When the room is crowded, there's people everywhere. And I wonder, should I offer you a chair? Well, if you sit down with this old clown, I'll take that frown and break it. Before the evening's gone away, I think that we could make it. And I hope that I don't fall in love with you. I can see that you are lonesome.
I've said it before and I'll continue saying it, that one day I'm going to be hanging out there. One day I'm going to be drinking a scotch and eating chocolate with Joe and Barry Glenn. And we're going to throw some of those LPs on and we're going to kick back and have a good old time. Because, it just, how cool does it look? Like, just hanging out with Joe and Barry. Like, you want to be in that room with them, just listening to music and having a good time. Good stuff, as always, from Joe and Barry Glenn. Go check out the entire cover, because it's 4.5 minutes long. We can only play 2 minutes here on the show, because we've got so much music to pack in here. But do go and check out everything over on Joe and Barry's channel. They've got 114 subscribers over there, so it's getting reasonable. So if you're not already subscribed, do that and check out them and all of the other wonderful artists that we play here today in the description. Speaking of which, let's play our next song. This is Steve Tish, and he says, "Hi Pete, inspired to try live loops on GarageBand after watching one of your recent videos. Mix the loops with some live instruments to try and add another dimension. Love GarageBand's Mellotron sound." Yeah, if you haven't played with that Mellotron sound in GarageBand, it actually sounds really good. Let's see what Steve Tish has done with it in this one. He's got a track here called Hoops and Loops, and we're going to spin it live here on Your Music Live. Very cool indeed. Yeah, catchy little ditty there from Steve Tosh. Did I say Tish? I'm getting a bit confused. Oh, hang on. He put Steve Tish in his description here in the thing, and it's Steve Tosh over there. So Tish Tosh, Pish Posh, whatever. Steve, you did a great job. I'm assuming since it says Tosh there on the album artwork, it's meant to be Tosh, not Tish. So I apologise for that. I struggle enough as it is, but if you put a typo in, I'm just going to read what you put there. I'm surprised I didn't say Tosh, even though it actually said Tish. Anyway, we're going to move on here because we got more music to play here on Your Music Live, and a couple more tracks will be playing our second round of Play My Fire Beat. So if you've got yourself a song that you want to have played, keep an eye out for that one a couple of songs away. This one is from The Cat Person, UK, and they say, a little bit of GarageBand here, they say, I was just bored and decided to mess about on GarageBand. Not much else to be said. Not much else needs to be said. Let's give this one a spin. It's called Opus 1, and it's from The Cat Person on Your Music Live. Kyle there, backing up the beat there. I like it. Look at that. Got some whirly, you got the retro wire guitar, and the Erhu, the classic Erhu there in GarageBand. Just goes to show, yeah, just get in there and create music. So many people say to me, I don't know how to make a song. It's like GarageBand, man. Or these days, BandLab. If you don't have an iPhone or an iPad, there's plenty of ways, especially if you want to make an instrumental or a backing track or a beat to sing along with. Don't go ripping off other people's stuff on YouTube. Make it yourself. And plenty of videos here on the channel showing you how to do that. Thank you, The Cat Person. I appreciate you. Welcome, Ollie's mum. When I saw Guitar Ollie, I'm like, oh my goodness, I hope 8-year-old Ollie is not up at 1:30 in the morning in the UK. But no, it is Ollie's mum just popping in for a little. Well, welcome aboard. And we thoroughly enjoyed spinning Ollie's guitar jam earlier in the show. And yes, Ollie's in good company here because we do have a lot of very talented artists and very cool folks around here sharing their music, which will continue to do. You didn't hear the toilet break, did you, Mrs. Ollie? Because that was a bit rude. If Ollie's going to watch the show, can you make sure he stops at about 50 minutes in? Because there might have been a few swear words that you probably, I'm sure he's never heard them before. He's never heard the words that were used in the toilet break song today. But yeah, I just did watch the first half, and then he'll be fine. All right, we're going to play some Kids with Sticks here, and they say, this song was my first ever rock song that I wrote and mixed back in 2019. I wasn't fully aware of how to treat guitars in the mix, so it's not professionally mastered, but it still holds a dear place in our hearts since it's a song that started Kids with Sticks. And I love the name Kids with Sticks. We've got two artists that we play on the show here. We've got Kids with Sticks and Sticks for Guns, which is always interesting. But yeah, I just love different names of different artists, and this one always makes me chuckle, Kids with Sticks. So we're going to play this one. It's a track called Lies from Kids with Sticks here on Your Music Live.
At first I drowned in your eyes, but now I'm drowning in your lies.
Parasite like you should be ashamed. I hate you, witch. Get a grip, bitch. Suffering and laughs only came from those eyes. I will fight for you, die for you. Now I'm bound to an illusion that I can't break through. My chains are loose and I'm coming for you.
Times change and our love decayed. Yesterday seems so far
a little Linkin Park. It's a little Rammstein. It's a lot awesome. Very cool stuff there from Kids with Sticks. Sticks is another term for gun, is it? So you say, yo, back in my day, back in the 90s, gangster rap was a gat. It's like, yo, I got me my gat and I'm going to go pop some caps in some people's asses. Which, by the way, how are we still okay with gangster rap? I was asking my wife this the other day. I'm like, of all the things that have been cancelled, how are we still spinning things about like gangsters shooting other gangsters? Anyway, completely off topic. But yeah, I like it. So Kids with Sticks, and Sticks for Guns could be Gun for Guns. I don't know. I'll stop saying the G word now. Otherwise, YouTube are going to put a little thing down below saying this content could be about violent things. It's like, no, we're just rapping about music. Very cool stuff indeed. Yeah, I know the chorus was cool, wasn't it? With the dig it. Dig it a lot. All right, we'll continue playing with another tune here. This is from Unknown Bounds. And then after this track, it's going to be time for Play My Fire Beat. If you've got a fire beat or a song that you would like considered, do stick around and we'll give you the code word right after this one. This is Unknown Bounds. And they say Cruise is about escaping the ominous series of corridors. The fast tempo and the dark tone is meant to convey the feeling running away with style. This is my favorite song of my first album ever, and I'm excited to share this. Well, we're excited to listen to this one. We're going to go over to the cloud of sounds, skip over the ad, and then I do like ads, by the way. Every time I talk about ads, watch ads, please, people. If you use ad blockers on everything, people like me don't eat. Because we are supported by ads. But when they are incessant, like there's no ads during this show while you're watching it live. That would be stupid. But if you're watching a pre-recorded tutorial, you may have an ad in there. Anyway, this is Cruise from Unknown Bounds here on Your Music Live. TJ Zindel, love the synth devouring itself. Yeah, that's the way you do a good gate. So that pumping sound, that works really well. Sometimes people overdo it and it's like the ducking sound that you get in there, excuse me, really doesn't work. But in this one, really does work and ends up with a very awesome vibe. Interesting things are happening. I agree. Good stuff there. Was cool indeed, wasn't it? Reminds me of something you'd hear in a club. Yeah, right? A bit of like a recovery club, like a day club or something, the day after. Like where you just like vibe. And we are going to do our Play My Fire Beat segment here now, folks. And I thought in honor of Ollie and now Ollie's mum being here on the show, let's go hashtag Ollie. OLLY, and if you would like to have an opportunity to have one of your songs played right here on the show, right here now. Now, the only rules are, there are no rules. No, the only rules are nothing hateful, nothing with excessive swearing in it. We are adults, most of us here, so you can have the occasional little swear word, but nothing hateful, nothing that preaches violence or hate against people, and you'll be all good. So, yeah, if you would like to enter, just put hashtag Ollie, OLLY, right here in the chat, and then you'll have an opportunity to have your song played right here, right now on the show next up. But before we do that, while you're putting your Ollies in there, Let's play this one from Winter's Devoid. They say, I don't have much to say other than I wish you all love and light, and hopefully someone likes my energy. Thank you, Pete, for allowing us to use your platform here. You're very welcome. I honestly would not have gotten this far without you and your videos, and you made it happen along the way. Thank you, brother. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. What are you doing? Thank you, my friend. Yes, I love it. That wasn't me at the end, by the way. That wasn't me editorializing and telling you to subscribe to me and to other people, but you should. So let's take a listen to this one, shall we? This is Winter's Devoid from Pink Interlude. And, the song Pink Interlude from Winter's Devoid. We're going to play it right here on Your Music Live. How cool is that? Winter's Devoid with Pink Interlude on Your Music Live. A little bit of a Placebo vibe, a little bit, well, not Massive Attack here, a little bit heavier than Massive Attack, but yeah, definitely some industrial in there. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. Very cool. Winter's Devoid. Have we played you before? I've got a feeling we may have played you once or twice before. Not sure. But very cool stuff indeed there. All right, are we ready to do this drawing? We're ready to spin the wheel? Yes, sorry, because for those that joined us the second half, I didn't explain it so well this time around. The opportunity here is if you put the hashtag Ollie, O-L-L-Y, you get to choose a song of yours to be played right here on the show. So normally folks submit using the form down below, studiolivetoday.com/YML, but this gives you an opportunity that if you're on the list, if you're not on the list, if you've had a song played, if you haven't, it's 100% random. So for anyone, you've got about 10 seconds left to do what Tremor Bear here has done and put hashtag Ollie in the chat, and we will hit the draw button and we will spin the wheel and see what we come up with. And you know what? Why don't we play in the background, because Ollie may win, but we've got a little bit of extra guitar Ollie here that I'll just play Ollie jamming in the background here while we get this one up. We'll turn that off. There he is. Let's give this one a spin, shall we? Spin that wheel, DJ. And the winner is gonna be, it's Jenny! Woot, woot, woot! That means we're going to double our Wolfstone pleasure here today, because Jenny Jolivet. Is it a silent T or is it a hard T at the end, Jenny? Can you tell me the song you'd like us to play, and also tell me how to actually pronounce your name? Because I say Jolivet and Jolivet basically interchangeably. So I'm putting my money on Jolivet, or it might be Jolivet. I might have it completely wrong. It's probably Jolivet. Either way, Jenny from Wolfstone Studio will have an opportunity to have one of her songs played right here on the show right after this next one. So while Jenny decides which bit of Wolfstone awesomeness she would like us to play, we're going to spin this track here from Christopher Broussard. And this is one that Christopher says, I made this song using Ableton Live, recorded vocals on an AT 2020. The song is about sacrificing life for more life. And we are going to spin it here for you live. It is called Time to Let Go. Christopher Broussard on your Music Live. We've still got Ollie playing. Hang on. I love you, Ollie, but we need to get Christopher up here. All right, let's give this one a spin.
I flit like a light, ran right into danger. I maintain composure, keeping it cool. Collected assets, keeping it fresh to death. Keeping death.
I agree with you, Gary Hubbs. I feel slightly uncomfortable listening to that, but in a good way. Yeah, it's got a vibe to it. Like the vocals are quiet in there, but I think deliberately so, and I think it works for that track. Like as much as I'm sort of straining, because it's like boom, boom, you're straining. It's almost just like rockets shooting off, and then you're straining to hear what's actually being said. I like it. Yes, it does feel like it's building there. A little bit Doors-like, I like. Yeah, exactly. A little bit Doors-like, I like it. Very cool stuff indeed. So, Jenny Jolivette, who says, yes, it's a hard tea, Pete. Okay, I'll go with that now. And she has chosen something very cool, because I have a feeling we'd probably get this for our Under the Covers segment next week anyway, but we're going to get it this time around. It is a cover of It's Raining Again from our friends Mike, Ron and Jenny at Wolfstone Studio. So they go, yes, let's go with It's Raining Again. And this is featuring Laurie's Mishmosh. So a bit of collaborative goodness going on here. And we're going to give this one a spin. Wolfstone Studio featuring Laurie's Mishmosh. It's Raining Again on your Music Live. Play my fire beat.
Friend.
Very cool. A little bit of Supertramp there. Very good stuff there, featuring the one and only Laurie's Mish Mosh as well. Ron and Jenny from Wolfstone Studio, the winners of the second installment of our Play My Fire Beat here on Your Music Live. Very cool stuff indeed. Whew, I know, I say it every week, it's actually a cliche now, but how good is the quality of what you folks produce out here? Like, it's diverse, it's all over the spectrum, but it's all cool in its own special way. And if you're digging this, check out the links down below. Every one song that I've played here tonight, including the additional Play My Fire Beat stuff, is linked down in the description, as well as links to our wonderful sponsors Distrokid and the form where you can submit your song for a future show. So what are you waiting for? Make music, share music, create, record, release. All right, we're going to play this one. It is from Kind Drummer. You should always be kind to your drummers. Drummers are cool. Drummers are people too. He says, my brother who lives in Israel sent me an audio file with pigeons near his place, and I made a song with it using only GarageBand. Piano and drums are played by myself as an improvisation. You know we love it when things just come together, the serendipity of sounds coming together. So let's take a listen to this one, Careless Pigeons from Kind Drummer, here on Your Music Live. Has no right to work so well together, does it? Like, yeah, jamming over the top of some pigeons. It's like, what? So, I just love that. So, yeah, let's just read that again. My brother in Israel. So, some Israeli pigeons, and then you're going to lay some cool sort of jazzy keys, some Doors organs and E-pianos over the top of that. That's just so cool. I like it. I dig it in a big bad way. G'day, Russ. How are you, mate? I hope you're doing well. Did everyone catch Russ on the Creator Town Hall? Fantastic interview. It was so much fun chatting with Russ. If you missed it, the last episode of the Creator Town Hall, make sure you're on the mailing list, because I sent out a reminder on the mailing list. So be studiolivetoday.com/email, or just go to Studio Live Today here on YouTube and you'll find the interview. Search my name. Search Pete Johns and then Russ8889. Was a great chat. Russ is a very cool bloke, and new Delicate Giants coming. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So that's always very exciting. All right. Speaking of exciting, someone who we're always excited to play around here, and I know is a crowd favourite out of Canada, it is Michael, aka Zealand Band, an absolute prolific creator. And this week, Michael has a eyelash in his mouth. No, he doesn't. This week, he says, hi, Pete. This tune is called Restless, a synth cocktail with some rhythm to keep it moving along. I like cocktails and I like synth. So how can you go wrong with a synth cocktail? Let's give this one a spin. Michael, a.k.a. Zealand Band, with Restless, here on Your Music Live. very cool. Made dinner and now sipping on a margarita. Well, Tremor Bear, that is the perfect thing to be doing while listening to that track. Very cool. Yeah, someone said chase music, soundtrack kind of sound, science montage. You could use it for anything. And I think that's the thing with Michael's music. You cannot put a genre on it. It's hard to classify because Michael runs the gamut. Every time you hit play on a Michael track, you just never know what you're going to get. So very cool indeed. Con, I think it was asking before when we do this show. So we're here every week during the summertime. So during the US and the UK and the Canadian summer, it's a little bit later. So it's 5 p.m. on the West Coast. It is 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and it's 1 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, or what do they call now? Universal Time Code, or UTC. So yeah, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Every Sunday evening, we are here with Your Music Live. So come on by. We dig it, and it means it's Monday morning for us here in Australia. So I get up early, and I get everything set up, and we spin some tracks for you here because it's a good time for most people, apart from our poor friends up in the UK and Europe, who we do YML Extra for. And we've got a new YML Extra coming out in just a couple of weeks. We're going to do YML Extra at a special time, which is going to be breakfast time for our US and Canadians, and actually in daylight hours for our poor friends in the UK and in the European continent. Let's grab another track. This one's from The Secret Legacy, and they say originally recorded in 08-09, re-recorded in June 2022. A song about male mental health and how we don't always look after ourselves and try to support our families, but we try our best. Sounds a bit Beatles. Love being able to produce music after a long time. I'm 54.5 years old and was in bands and recorded since 1986. Cheers from Con H. Costa. G'day, Con. There you go. So this is you, Con. Very cool indeed. Well, yeah, very important topic. Very cool idea for a song, and we're going to spin it here for the very first time on Your Music Live. This is The Secret Legacy with I'm Not Made of Stone.
When there's a man in pain, he'll throw it all aside and keep it all inside. I won't say my faith is fully seamless, so tell the non-believers that nothing comes between us. I'm not made of stone.
Very good stuff there. The Secret Legacy. I'm not made of stone. Good stuff, Costa. Really nicely done. And thank you for sharing. Always good. Yeah, I know. I played a bit of a solo. Doesn't often happen, does it? Nicely done. Thank you. Welcome to the community. Great debut song here. We hope to hear a heap more from you in the future. Wow. There's just been so much good music on the show here. We are down to our final 6 tracks to go. So we are going to go into overtime. I know, what a shock. You did not see that coming. We're going to continue on here because we've got a cute dog. We got Seamus O, and he has a cool graphic of a dog on his track here. So he's got a track called Baxter, and Seamus says, trying harder to get that drum sound. Baxter is a song about my dog. He was my mate, and I'll miss him. Oh, sorry to hear about that. Baxter looks like an absolute cutie. So I tried for a fuller sound with layers, all instruments played by me except the drums. So let's give this one a spin, shall we? Seamus O, Baxter, Your Music Live.
Outside I dream of longing. Inside I'm okay. Dinner for my falling. Reach out, touch the day. Did you think my eyes were open as I shut them down today? Call what you say. Outside I dream of longing. Inside
Very good stuff. I love that. It's a very sort of late 90s vibe there with the distortion kicking in, and yeah, what is the broken cone sound? Yeah, totally. Very cool. A bit of punk with a touch of grunge. Yeah, so it's there are a lot of Australian bands in sort of the mid 90s, late 90s that had this sort of sound. There was like Tumbleweed and Scream Feeder and bands you've probably never heard of, but very good stuff indeed. Yeah, Sonic Youthy, very Sonic Youthy. Thank you, Metalhead Hippie. Don't forget, Metalhead Hippie is on straight after this show. We normally cross over a little bit, so once you've finished up with our last few songs here, we'll send you over to the Hippie. If you can't get enough live music or live music shows where your music is played, jump on over and check out the Metalhead Hippie, because boom. All right. Let's play our next tune, shall we? This one is from Rogue Kaneshi, and they say nylon acoustic chill out original beat. That's all I got to hear. I'm in. Where do I buy? Where do I sign up? Let's play this one here. We're over on the YouTubers. This one's called Slow Mover. Sounds like me. Slow Mover here on Your Music Live. what a vibe. An absolute toe tapper for sure. Yeah, some tasty acoustic playing there from, that was Rogue Kaneshi. Very good stuff. Yeah, I love the guitar too. Very nice. Chill jam as opposed to a nice chili jam, which goes nicely on. Anyway, I'm getting hungry. Nearly lunchtime here, folks. I'm getting hungry. All right, we got 4 tracks to go, which means it's time for the semi-anti-penultimate. I don't know. We're just going to play Aaron Bredlaw. So Aaron has a song this week, says a track from my EP, Sugar Spun Fun. Well, everything's so delicious. Out on most platforms, a song about feeling like you are spinning out of control and finding some saving grace in a friend. All music and words written and performed by me. And Aaron shared it over on slaps.com, which is from Distrokid, so you know it's cool. Aaron Bredlaw with Shimmering Star, Your Music Live.
My silver lining starting to tarnish. Everything is upside down again. Nothing's clear but memories. And I feel I'm spiraling down, 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 down. My dreams are starting to turn black. Each one never seems to end. No, with the memories. And I feel I'm spiraling down, 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 down.
Love it. Love Aaron Bredlaw and just that baritone voice. I think I'm jealous because that's about as low as I can go. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, love this sort of indiscernible organ sound. Yeah, very good stuff. A lot of people enjoying that one. We're coming towards the end of the show, but we've got 3 more tracks for you, which, yeah, you know what that means. Yeah, it means it's time for our anti-penultimate song. This week it's from ISAA, and they say about this one, produced by Mo the Producer, it's kind of a more personal song about not being able to accept changes in your life. Changes you have no control over. Yeah, you know what? Change is inevitable. And we'll always look back on the past with rose-colored glasses. But guess what? The only thing, someone wrote a song once that said, the only thing that doesn't change is that things will change. Which I think is true, mostly because I wrote it. Anyway, it's not about me, it's about you and your music live. So let's take a listen to this one. ISAA, send a text, your music live.
Walking down the path, it's different every day. Everybody's asking me, am I all okay? Now I'm on the run, cause I'm running every day. Always get further when it's far, far away. Like, I can't even listen when they say that I am next. I don't wanna take down, I don't wanna break down. Looking at my phone, I just see a text. Now I'm super paranoid cause I think I'm the best. I can't even listen when they say that I am next. I don't wanna take down, I don't wanna break down. Looking at my phone, I just see a text. Now I'm super paranoid cause I think I'm the best. Nothing I can offer cause you know I don't have much. I ain't gonna lie, life is kinda tough. People go, people stay, I'm an open glove. I hold it in my hand and I throw it all away like an opportunity. She praying on her knees, feeling more than me. That was all, not a text, not a sign, not a phone, no recall. Guess I'm pinned down cause my back is up against the wall, but I'm not being framed. I photo by an artist that doesn't have a name. A man that just be working and he's blinded by the fame. A man that cannot change cause he's always just the same. Like, I can't even listen when they say that I am next. I don't wanna take down
100%. Very cool stuff. Very smooth beat there. Beautifully delivered. I don't have flow like that. I am jealous of flow like that, I got to admit it. But yeah, really important stuff talking about the subject. And more, we're hearing more and more songs about the fact that not everyone's okay. And it's okay to not be okay as long as we're talking and asking each other and helping each other out. So really important stuff to talk about and to write songs about, because music can do that. But very cool, very good vibe there. Slick production, epic timing, all the stuff. Alrighty, we got 2 more songs, which means, guess what? It is time for the penultimate song. And I couldn't think of a better artist to slot in the penultimate spot here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to rock you with some Jonathan Linton. And then we've got a very, very special final tune here, which is going to hit you right in the feels and get you uplifted and motivated for the rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. So for now, penultimate time with Mr. Jonathan Linton. Are you ready to rock? Get those horns up for Darkness on Your Music Live.
If the truth be told, it will be controlled. Rich with fool's gold, another victim enrolled. Yeah, I'll inspire like the fire. Press on me, godless into the darkness. Of gods will fall. Payback befalls your laughing downfall. Yeah, I'll inspire like the fire. Press on the godless into the darkness.
Right? Yeah, Jonathan Linton, impressive as always. A rockin' penultimate song for us here. And if you're wondering about the anti-penultimate, penultimate, I learnt the word penultimate playing a video game back in the 90s, and I've loved it ever since. It means second to last. And then I found out that anti-penultimate means third to last. Have you had fun here tonight? I've had a blast. This has been an amazing collection of music. So much diversity, so much quality, and you folks, you that have been here live have been amazing. And if you're watching on the replay, don't worry, I love you. I know in the UK and Europe it's the middle of the night. I apologise. But if you're watching on the replay, drop a comment down below. While you're down there, hit the thumbs up button. Do check out our sponsors, Distrokid. They are good people and they will help you get your independent music out there to the world. Let's grab our ultimate song, shall we? This is from an Adelaide artist. We've had her here on the channel. Her name is Kyan Burns, and she has some really amazing tunes. And this one, I've grabbed this from her press release because she's doing it pro now. So I'll read a little bit about this. So, local singer-songwriter Kyan Burns is about to drop her 3rd single. This time, she's doing it for the kids, featuring local award-winning hip-hop artist Boffa and a children's choir. The Adelaide performer who forged a successful career in the pub rock rock scene before going solo, penned "We Won't Let Them Win" when she saw many young people struggling through the pandemic. The song means so much to me because I've watched friends and family struggle with mental illness, but through the pandemic I saw so many young people transition to online learning, which was pretty isolating for them at times. And with online bullying rife for young people, it made me want to speak out for them. Launching on July 1, so it's out there now. The song was recorded at Palamon, a sound recorders in Maiponga here in Adelaide, by Tristan Bird, and features Sheryl Crow's Nashville drummer Fred Etherington on the drums. Very cool. Video film by Nick Berry. It's an absolute cracker of a tune. And it's got a great video to go along with it. So I'm excited to go out with this one here tonight. This is Kai and Burns, "We Won't Let Them Win." Thanks everyone for being here, and I hope you had a good time here on Your Music Live. Let's take us out with our ultimate song, Kai and Burns.
When the lights go out and the night is still, and you give yourself a chance to feel, chaos consumes you and everything around you. You just want a moment to breathe. When the new sun rises and the dark clouds have cleared, we'll have risen together and faced all our fears. We will all stand up taller and smile through our tears. When we all come together, the real fighting begins. Don't let them destroy you. You are stronger than this. When it all overwhelms you, the real fighting begins. We won't let them destroy us. We are stronger than them. We'll fight back together. We won't let them win. We won't let them win.
Love always wins.
We won't let them win.
Yeah, it has to. Keep going. We're stronger in numbers, so let us stand together. The more they divide us, the easier they tear us. The more they distract us, the less we love our neighbor. But a different opinion don't mean you have to hate them. A bit of understanding is all it'll take us. With a bit of communication for our kids to wake up, and a lot of grit to stand for what you believe in. Don't you quit, keep your head up, we can't let them win. Don't let them destroy you.
You are stronger than this. When it all overwhelms you, the real fighting begins. We won't let them destroy us. We are stronger than them. We'll fight back together. We won't let them win. Things have gone too far. It's time to show how strong you are. Turn off the fear and lies, and your world will start to shine. Things have gone too far. It's time to show how strong we are.
Very cool stuff there from Kyan Burns, Boffa, and some amazing kids there. Thanks everyone for being here. Don't forget you can check out the Metalhead Hippie Show happening right now. Boom, tell them Pete sent you if you want to check out some more music over there. That's going to do it for this week. I'll see you next time here on Studio Live today. Please, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, keep creating, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.
They can't take our freedom, no way.